Reigning champions Portumna start with all-star Joe Canning today, leading their attack in a team captained this year by his older brother Ollie. The other main scoring threat is of course Damien Hayes, whose brother Niall plays in spite of injury concerns all week long. Former All-Ireland champions Ballyhale Shamrocks look to current Kilkenny stars Henry Shefflin and James Cha Fitzpatrick. Cha's midfield partner Michael Fennelly had an injury-affected season last year, while TJ Reid played a cameo role in last September's All-Ireland final against Waterford. Out it comes towards Micheál Ryan, trying to get it away. In the end it's left there to Ollie Canning, and he's left it behind, and here's a glorious opportunity. Oh, what a good hook that was as Colin Fennelly was going through. Really good chance, comes out to Ollie Canning again, he manages to get it away, out as far as Micheál Ryan, and then the siege is lifted once again way downfield. Taken brilliantly there by Kevin Hayes, didn't hit it well. Comes only as far as Aidan Cummins, the centre out back for Ballyhale. Well, it started in a welter of excitement as anticipated. That was knocked ahead there by Maurice Elwood. Well, what a good opportunity into the back of the net. It's Damien Hayes who's got it. A speculative shot from the corner. Damien Hayes in off the post into the back of the net. 1-1 to no score. Hagney. This time it's left there for Michael Dermody to clear. Whipping it back is Martin Dolphin. Once again Portumna trying to pick the ball up here, trying to make some headway. That's Leo Smith. Change a number for him, but no mistaking the style. Over the bar it's gone. The 8 and the 9s switched in midfield for Portumna before the match, but that was a terrific shot from the middle of the park. Here they come again, Andy Smith this time, out as far as Aidan O'Donnell. Deep in there, putting the pressure on Eamon Welsh. Challenging over there is Damien Hayes, using his physique well. An opportunity to get into the clear here. High challenge, and the referee blows his whistle, and that's going to be a penalty. The stick was used very high as he was going through this time. Goal kick him out. You saw exactly what he did. Kieran Ryan, the corner forward, knocked down unceremoniously by James Connolly. Joe Canning hits the ball probably harder than most young men in hurling today. Let's see what he does with this penalty. He scores! 2-2 to no score, and he drove it in low into the corner, and there was no stopping it, and it's a great start for Portumna. Well, now it's like as if Portumna want to put Ballyhale out of the way in the early minutes of this match. Colin Fennelly coming back. They need a score. That'll do very nicely indeed. Young Colin Fennelly, one of the stars of last year's under-21 team for Kilkenny, and that'll soothe a nerve or two. Coming out to try and make a bit of space for himself was Andy Smith. Back it goes again towards Niall Hayes, and Niall Hayes flicks it over the bar. Well, James Connolly and the Ballyhale defence must be wondering what's happened to them here. Chance of a bit of respite here. Henry Shefflin to give the leadership. The man you anticipate, the man you always hope in your team will do the business for you. That's a brilliant goal by Owen Reid. What a start to the match. It was an angle shot, fantastic drive, in past Ivan Canning. What a start, what a match in prospect. Cha Fitzpatrick letting it bounce from his hands this time. So many bodies all around him, however. Space really is at a premium. This time it's carried in by Kieran Ryan. Ryan, who won the penalty earlier on. Huge pressure on, and it's in the back of the net again, and it's Joe Canning. It was Joe Canning beating Eamon Walsh, beating Ballyhale. 3-6 to 1-6. And Gareth Hagney carries it, but it must have touched a Ballyhale player last. Well, this is Joe Canning territory if he wants to try and have a goal from here. He's about 40 metres out from the end line. Great connection, that's brilliant, that's absolutely superb. And for the record, that's 2 goals and 4 points so far for the young maestro. The half-back line in some difficulty now with Henry Shefflin breezing forward, has a support player outside. Reid striking, and that has gone wide. Great opportunity for Owen Reid, the man who got the goal for Ballyhale after 8 minutes of the first half. Owen Lynch rising wonderfully, taking it down, striking it inside once again. Ryan going for it, releasing it there for Damien Hayes. He's got support here, there's another Hayes. What a good stop again by James Connolly, and almost finished at the back of the net, and it is now. They jump for joy, as well they might, as Damien Hayes has got another in the 36th minute. Another after that great shot by Niall Hayes was stopped by James Connolly, finally finished to the net by Damien Hayes. Allowed to drop onto the pitch about 30 metres out. Held onto there well by Owen Reid. Struck in the end there by David Hoyne, and he's put it over the bar. Well, now problems for Maurice Aylward there, the manager on the left-hand side. What can he possibly do? Big one down towards Damien Hayes, getting the better now of his battle with Porrick Holden. Nicely into Joe Canning, it hits the post. Back again, he spoons it into the centre, driven to the back of the net by Kieran Ryan. 38 minutes are gone, Kieran Ryan's first score, and it's a fifth goal for magnificent Portumna. And Joe Canning once again is in the thick of the action. Watch as it came in from the angle. Joe was foiled by the post, came back out, he had the presence of mind to pick out his colleague in the corner, Kieran Ryan, and a decisive finish by the number 15. Oh, it's come back down, and it was Owen Reid who had the opportunity after it hit the crossbar. Ivan Canning's goal gets a very lucky let off that time. It's come back towards TJ Reid again. Referee blows his whistle and decides it's gonna be a free in. Just watch this again. Did the goalkeeper get his stick to it? Did it come down onto the crossbar? One way or the other, Owen Reid had the opportunity, and Ivan Canning puffed his cheeks and was glad to see that ball come away. Henry's having a crack, and it's gone up and it's gone over. He'll take the credit. A 7th point went off one of the defenders. Stymied in the middle of the park, looking for a loose player to give it to. Finds Owen Lynch, doesn't reach him however, but reaches his midfield partner, who's Leo Smith. Smith, aware that he was going to be hooked there by David Hoyne, lost his way. Comes again towards Joe Canning, hasn't scored in the second half. Hit the post, he has now. Listen to the cheer, and that's 2 goals and 5 points for the mighty man from Portumna. Is there another late score for Ballyhale? It'll only put a slightly better complexion on a day when they have been well out-hurled by Portumna, the Galway champions. The All-Ireland Club champions from 2008 are in the 2009 final.
Our emphasis was